taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority. Love your mind.
To get the weather, you need to see the whole picture. That's why Live Fiber 6 gives you the Skyview network. Get a live view of traffic and weather from all over the CSRA. Available online 24 hours a day at WJBF.com and the free Live Fiber 6 mobile app. The WJBF Live Fiber 6 Skyview network. Powered by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. It's Team Georgia versus South Carolina as the area's best high school football players battle for the battle. Border Bowl is back Saturday, January 10th at Harlem High School. Buy tickets now at WJBF.com/Border Bowl. Judy Justice, weekday afternoons at 3 on News Channel 6. The Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
Now on News Channel 6 at 5, a local nonprofit shining a light on domestic violence. What they're doing and how you can help as News Channel 6 at 5 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Coverage you can count on begins with a quick check of our weather. If you're like I am, you're ready for this cold stuff to get on out of here. Let's turn now to Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci.
I agree, Jenny. And look at the observed temperatures this morning at 7 a.m. A lot of us down to around 20 degrees, and some places even in the upper teens. At 7 a.m., we were at 18 degrees in Wrightsville. Now you can see it's already warming up significantly, around 20 degrees warmer than it was this time yesterday when we were only topping off in the low 40s. Today's almanac has come out, and you can see our official low temperature at Augusta Busch Field was 19 degrees. That's almost 20 degrees below average. And then our high temperature was 60. So back on track with average, finally. So here's our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cams all across the CSRA. A beautiful sunset happening now with nice clear skies. So it's a gorgeous day. We're sitting in the upper 50s right now, 57 in Augusta and Aiken, 56 in Thompson. Sylvania, you're at 57 as well, 55 in Edgefield and Sandersville. So overall, very consistent across the area with very dry air still in place. Look at these dew points, single digits in Augusta. And on top of that, it is a bit breezy as well. Winds are now coming out of the south, and that's what's helping to warm us up. The winds are pretty light, only up to around 7 miles per hour. And for the rest of your Tuesday evening, it's going to be cold still, but not nearly as cold as it was last night. We'll still be in the mid-30s by 10 o'clock tonight. Now, looking ahead, we are going to start to see more clouds move in tomorrow as we have another system that'll move in, bringing us a rain chance on Thursday, and that'll drop our temperatures again on Friday. But how long will that cool down last? I'll have the answer coming up. Back to you, Jenny.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Coverage you can count on continues now with an Augusta couple starting a nonprofit foundation to raise awareness about domestic violence. This comes nearly a year after their daughter was shot and killed in what police called a domestic dispute. Graham Lee's in the studio now with more.
Well, Jenny, Shatara Courtney was born and raised in Augusta and a 2000 graduate from Butler High School, but she tragically lost her life this past January at the age of 43. Her parents are now starting the Shatara Foundation in her memory.
On the week of what would have been Courtney's 44th birthday, her parents are speaking out nearly 365 days after learning the news that changed their lives forever.
Worst day of my life, really.
When she received the call, I heard her scream. And from that scream, I could tell that it was like a scream that I'd never heard before.
Shatara moved to Charlotte, North Carolina in early 2024 after getting a promotion at work. But on January 13th, deputies with the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office outside of Charlotte were called to Courtney's home and found her dead in the driveway. Investigators say she was shot by her boyfriend, Willie Wimberly, who then took his own life on the scene following a domestic dispute.
It's been rough. It's been hard. But, because of our faith, that's the only way that we're able to stand.
Just 3 months ago, we learned that another Augusta woman, Melissa Domingo, also died following a domestic dispute. Her husband, Hajir Talebzadeh, is accused of shooting her and her mother to death in a Best Buy parking lot, all while a 5-year-old child was present. The Abrahams are now starting a foundation in their daughter's memory, saying they want to help other victims before it's too late.
People who are in domestic violence situations usually feel like they're alone. They don't have anywhere to go, no one to turn to, and we want to be, again, that listening ear for them. They're soliciting the community to step up because it's our daughter today, but it could be your daughter tomorrow.
So they'll be launching the Shatara Foundation at an event this Sunday, December 21st. We'll have more information about the event on our website, WJBF.com. Courtney's 44th birthday would have been this Saturday. Jenny?
What a powerful and tragic story. Thank you so much, Graham. The Aiken County Sheriff's Office is investigating a shooting death. It happened last night in the parking lot of the Circle K on Jefferson Davis Highway. Deputies found 41-year-old Bobby Johnson shot at least once. He died at the scene. No suspect information has been released. 2 months after it was first presented, Augusta puts next year's budget to bed. On a 6-5 vote, still ahead, busy season at the post office, when you should get those gifts shipped to ensure they arrive by Christmas.
And speaking of Christmas, it's looking like it might be a warm one. I'll have a look at your 10-day forecast when we return.
Weather headlines on WJBF News Channel 6. Brought to you by Southpaw Roofing. Roofing done right. At Honda Cars.
People join the family why for all kinds of different reasons. What's your why? My why is strengthening community. My why is developing young professionals.
My why is staying in shape and playing pickleball.
My why is fitness with friends. My why is staying strong for my grandchildren. That's my why.
That's my why.
What's yours? The bells are ringing loud with amazing holiday deals at Hamrick's Jingle Bell Sale. Get multi-pack socks, 3 packs for $10. Christmas items, 80% off. Select kitchen appliances, $15. Christmas gifts, ornaments, and more, only $8. Ladies boot blowout, $16. Hanging throws, just $9. And assorted pet beds, starting at $6. Celebrate the magic and wrap up your list with big savings. The Jingle Bell Sale, only at Hamrick's.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. It is a beautiful Tuesday as we start out with a look at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. The sun is getting ready to set, and we're sitting at 57 degrees. A southwest breeze is coming in at 6 miles per hour, bringing in that warmer air. Dew points low for now, still in the single digits, putting our humidity at 14%. But we are going to start to see more moisture move in tomorrow with clouds increasing. So enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. Our temperatures got into the 60s today in some places, but now all of us in the mid to upper 50s. 57 in both Washington and Augusta, 55 in Aiken and Saluda. So overall pretty consistent. Now high pressure is still in control, but moving off to sea. And then you can see over towards the west of us, we do have a system brewing. All of that cloud cover is going to move into our direction, and that's going to lead to a rain chance, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But first I want to focus on those temperatures because I know that's everyone's big concern. Are we going to cool down even more? Are we going to see snow? Absolutely not. Instead, we are warming up big time. So we'll still be freezing tonight, don't get me wrong, but that's significantly warmer by around 10 degrees than where we were last night. And then from there, low temperatures rise well above freezing, 47 on Friday morning. We will have another dip in temperatures on Saturday, 30, but you can see it is not expected to be nearly as cold as it was Monday and Tuesday morning. So upper 20s when you're headed out the door tomorrow, partly cloudy, and then becoming mostly cloudy throughout the day as we hit 60 again. Now, those warmer temperatures are expected to stick around, not throughout just this week, but all the way until the end of the month. So this cool down, it was significant, but it was super short-lived. We are going to be overwhelmed this month with warmer temperatures, and that does include our Christmas Day forecast. So Christmas Eve, we're starting to get a little bit more certainty here with the forecast that we'll be in the upper 60s. And I'm putting Christmas Day at 70 and even the day after. So definitely warming up big time with those low temperatures in the low 40s. But let's talk about the rain because we definitely could benefit from it. We're still in that severe level 3 drought that extends into even parts of Richmond and Aiken counties now. We have a high chance of rain on Thursday. Other than that, it's going to be bone dry. So here's our future cast. Tonight at 7 p.m., we're still clear with that south wind. Then as we go into tomorrow morning, you can see those clouds starting to build into the area. We'll call it a mostly cloudy Wednesday, but we're staying dry. Then by Thursday morning, it's possible we could see a few light showers move in, and we'll have some breaks here and there, so the entire day won't be a washout, but we're definitely going to see some periods of rain. Wouldn't rule out a rumble of thunder or lightning with a heavy downpour here and there. There's midnight, so going into Friday morning, still some lingering showers, but we're back to clear skies as early as around 7 a.m. on Friday with a brief cool down. Not a lot of rain overall. We'll see around 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch at best. Now our low temperatures tonight, upper 20s to low 30s. Most places still a little bit below freezing, but not a hard freeze. Highs tomorrow in the upper 50s to low 60s. And here's your 10-day forecast now. So once again, other than that rain chance on Thursday, we're going to have a lot of sunshine as we head into the weekend. First day of winter is on Sunday. But we'll be at 67 degrees, and then once again, I'm forecasting 70 now officially for Christmas Day, Jenny.
Love it.
Yes,
All
me
right.
too.
Thank you, Jenna. If you haven't mailed your Christmas gifts yet, you are running out of time. For those shipping to Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and U.S. territories, this is the last day to use Ground Advantage services to make sure those deliveries arrive before Christmas. In the continental U.S., the Postal Service recommends sending gifts no later than tomorrow. Be sure to get to the post office early to avoid long lines.
One of the ladies inside said that it was busy all day, so get here early if you can, because it doesn't look like it's going to die down.
If you are shipping first class, the deadline is tomorrow. If you're shipping priority, you have until December 18th. Up next, a special Christmas gift that keeps on giving 7 years later. We'll explain after the break. It's the gift box that moves under the Christmas tree. A new kitten or puppy arrives and becomes a member of the family. Galen Culver has a story kind of like that, a surprise gift that turned into a unique relationship.
Sometimes I don't think he realizes he's a goat.
He actually came as a Valentine's Day gift from her husband.
Papa, Papa.
For Christina Henderson Thetford, it was love at first sight.
He was just the cutest thing all legs. Huh, Papa. Scooper.
For the past 7 years, they've been nearly inseparable.
I'm getting it.
Christina spoils Bubba with cookies.
He's a cookie monster. Come on.
He follows wherever she goes.
Papa, come here.
That is, unless someone new decides to present something interesting.
Papa. Yeah, Papa. Yes, you. He said, no, this guy's more interesting, Mom.
Bubba the kid grew up to be one of the biggest billy goats she'd ever seen.
God, he's strong.
But inside, he stayed a kid, mischievous and ornery.
Bubba, Bubba, Bubba. Come here.
They take walks together,
Yeah, this is his playground, all of this.
lay in the sun together from time to time.
Huh, Bubba Wooey.
Christina's world and Bubba's
Bubba. He says, what you doing, Mom?
revolve around each other.
Bubba.
Codependent,
Bubba.
mutually hilarious.
Yeah, there ain't another Bubba. No, I knew it. He's gonna figure out what that is.
On quiet days when Bubba's bored, he relaxes in an old chair on the porch.
He'll put his butt up here and his feet there.
He might try to sneak inside. He might try to chew on whatever the wind blows into the yard.
Bubba, Bubba.
Christina got the name right,
Here, Bubba.
and she found a favorite pet.
Got 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a Bubba. He's my baby.
It's really been a perfect relationship so far. Older parent with a kid who refuses to grow up,
Acts like a little kid.
no matter how big he gets.
I'll keep him forever.
And that does it for us this half hour, but we have more coverage you can count on at 5:30, including the ongoing search for answers in the Brown University shooting. We've got the latest on the hunt for a suspect next.
What's one word to describe life after a car accident? chaotic. It's a never-ending list of to-dos unless you call the right lawyer, and then poof.
It only takes one call to take away the stress and chaos. Call me, Chris Hudson, from here or you.
The wrap-up of the year sales. The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5:30.
Good evening. I'm Sean Cabbage-Dog. Thank you for joining us. Our coverage you can count on begins with a check of your local headlines. 2 months after it was first introduced, Augusta has approved its budget for next year. City leaders passed a plan on a 6-5 vote. That budget includes 5% cuts to city departments. Outside agencies are also facing deep reductions, including the Lucy Craft Lady Museum. George Escala will have more details tonight at 6. The Aiken County Sheriff's Office is investigating a deadly shooting. It happened last night in the parking lot of Circle K on Jefferson Davis Road. Deputies found a man, later identified as 41-year-old Bobby Johnson of Aiken, shot at least once. He died at the scene. No word on a suspect or motive. It's the final week to donate to our Give Your Best Partners Toys Drive, and 4 local nonprofits will share the toys and give them to families in need. You can drop off new unwrapped toys through Thursday here at Television Park or any partner location. Tonight, investigators are combing through surveillance video and searching the area around Brown University for answers. Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci joins us now for a quick check of the forecast. Hey, Jenna.
Hey, Sean, it was a bitter cold morning once again. Upper teens to low 20s recorded across the CSRA. Here's a look at where we were at 7 o'clock this morning. 20 in Augusta, 19 in Barnwell, and 18 in Wrightsville. It is much warmer, though, already, thanks to a south wind coming in. We're 18 degrees warmer in Augusta than this time yesterday. So yesterday afternoon, our high temperatures were only around 40 degrees. Today, we got to 60, and you can see 19 this morning in Augusta, nearly 20 degrees below average. Now, a beautiful view on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. Nice clear skies today. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 50s. 57 in Augusta, Aiken a bit cooler at 50. 55 in Swainsboro, 56 in Wrightsville, and 54 in Washington. We do still have a lot of dry air in place with dew points in the single digits there in Augusta, but we're going to start to see more moisture moving in tomorrow with cloud cover returning. Winds are going to continue to come out of the south, bringing in the warmer temperatures for our Wednesday as well. But for the rest of this evening, it's still going to be cold. We're down to 34 by 10 p.m. Not nearly as cold as it was this morning, though, for our Wednesday morning. We're going to be starting out at 28, 62 in the afternoon, followed by a rain chance on Thursday, and then another slight cool down Friday. I'll have more details on these temperature changes coming up. Back to you, Sean.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Now to the attack at the Bondi Beach, and firefighters recovering after a house exploded while crews were battling a fire in North Carolina. Monday evening, the Salisbury Fire Department was dispatched to a home fire. When firefighters were working to knock down the flames, an explosion inside the house caused the roof to collapse. The fire chief says none of the injuries are life-threatening, and the firefighters were doing exactly what they were trained to do. White House Chief of Staff Susie. Coming up, Danny New introduces us to a woman who's been fostering dogs for years, but now faces a new challenge. What's trending is next.
And high temperatures are back in the 60s with some rain on the way Thursday. We will see a bit of a cool down as we go into the weekend, but then a big warm up just in time for Christmas Day. I'll have your full Viper 6 forecast after what's trending.
With Kroger's same-day pickup and delivery, you can shop the same in-store prices and have your groceries brought right to you, so you can spend time on what matters most. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Remember those in need this holiday season with the WJBF News Channel 6 Giving Your Best Toy Drive. Your donated toys will benefit local CSRA nonprofits. Just drop off your new unwrapped toy at News Channel 6's Television Park Studios, and we thank you for giving your best this holiday season. The WJBF News Channel 6 Giving Your Best Toy Drive is sponsored by Piedmont Augusta, Security Federal, and Science Co. The Giving Your Best Award salutes volunteers in the CSRA for going above and beyond in our community.
The Giving Your Best partners congratulate Ramon Jefferson. In just under a year, he's logged more than 1,000 volunteer hours at Via Cognitive Health. The staff says he fosters a sense of community and belonging and pitches in wherever he's needed.
Giving Your Best is brought to you by Science Co., Piedmont Augusta, Security Federal Bank, and News Channel 6.
The holidays shine brighter on the CW. Celebrate the season with holiday movies.
Deck the halls, am I right?
Holiday specials.
What have we here?
All month long.
No big deal.
Spend your holidays with the CW.
At Lionel Smith Limited.
Book direct flights to Washington, D.C. at flyags.com.
Hey there, welcome back. Time to take a look at what's trending. A special holiday tradition lighting up the ice at a Rapid City Rush game over in South Dakota. So this is how it goes. When Rush scored their first goal, fans tossed stuffed animals onto the ice. You can see that happening right there. That's pretty cool. Hundreds of teddy bears were collected and donated to children at the local hospitals. The tradition is now 18 years strong, and it's not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. Good for them. And when it comes to opening your home to puppies, what's one more, right? Well, turns out even one more can be a lot. A foster mom in Arkansas found that out fast. Here's Danny New.
Even with a puppy this tiny, it took a whole village of both humans and dogs to get Gus here healthy enough to find his family.
Is he one of the special dogs we'll never forget?
I will never forget that itty bitty.
Lori has been fostering dogs for a few years now with Best Friends Animal Society, and in September, when Gus arrived at her Arkansas home with his mama and 8 siblings,
he was so tiny, he fit in the palm of my hand.
As you can see, Gus was half the size of his brothers and sisters and would soon need special round-the-clock care. Eventually, all of his siblings and mother were adopted, but that's when Lori got a new mother named Donna and her 11 pups. So, with coaching from Best Friends, Lori tried introducing Gus to Donna.
She just kind of looked at him and smelled and was like, "What's one more?"
Soon he was playing around with his new siblings and even napping with them too.
Even though he was twice their age, they were the same size, and so then he really started to develop along with them.
He is beautiful. Friends.
By December, he became well enough for adoption, and thanks to one Facebook photo, 2 retirees named Joe and Rodney drove nearly 3 hours to come and get him.
You're a little stinker. You see those cows?
Now Gus has traded in his 11 canine siblings for some of the bovine variety on this 40-acre farm in Arkansas. He'll have plenty of space to run around and enjoy, all thanks to those who never gave up on him.
That's my itty bitty. He's not itty bitty anymore, and he is fast as all get out.
By the way, Gus has not even met their 4 grandchildren yet, so he's going to have plenty of playmates real soon. Although it seemed during our interview that Joe is definitely his favorite, I think Gus is clearly a mama's boy. In New York, for ABC News, I'm Danny New.
And good for Lori. You know, if I could adopt 11 or 12 dogs, I probably would do that too. But Daddy would need to be able to pay for them, so I can't do that. Well, that's all for what's trending. Coming up next after the break, we have Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Tracci with a look at that forecast in 5 days.
Tomorrow, only on Deep Ram Fiat makes buying easy.
Hamrick's Jingle Bell sale is packed with holiday deals that make every gift special. Like as seen on TV items for just $10. Horsepower duct vacuum, $25. Fancy pans and select kitchen appliances, $15. Ladies and men's sleepwear, $9. Select designer handbags, $20. Lounge pants and sleep tees, 2 for $9 or 5 each. And men's apparel, just $8. The perfect gifts at perfect prices. Come and celebrate with us at Hamrick's Jingle Bell sale.
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5 for 6.
Welcome back. I want to start out with a very special shout out to Greenbrier Elementary School. I went there today and visited the 4th grade students, taught them all about meteorology, but I will say their teacher already taught them extremely well. I brought my weather station like I always do, asked them about the weather instruments, They knew all of them, and they knew all about tornadoes and hurricanes and snow, but it was so much fun to tell them more about my job as a meteorologist, and I definitely think we have some future meteorologists in this big group of students, so thank you so much to Greenbrier for having me today. Here's some beautiful sunsets happening now across the CSRA on our Terry Limbert Hyundai Skyview cam. It was a gorgeous Tuesday, and it was noticeably warmer this afternoon compared to yesterday. We were only at 40 degrees Tuesday afternoon. Today we got to 60, and now we're down to 57. The southwest wind is coming in at 6 miles per hour. Dew points are low in the single digits, putting our humidity at only 14%. Around the area, we're seeing low 50s for the most part, but 49 already in Aiken, 48 in Barnwell, and high pressure is moving out as a new system moves in. Look at all of this brewing towards the west of us. So by tomorrow, it's going to become pretty cloudy, and the cloud cover is going to help our temperatures stay warmer in the morning. So with the clear skies tonight, it's still going to be cold, 28 degrees, but still that's not nearly as cold as it was over the previous 2 days. So a little bit closer to average. It's still going to be a freeze, just not as much of a hard freeze. But then those low temperatures get into the 40s Thursday and Friday, back to below freezing on Saturday morning, and then we warm up again as we head towards Christmas. So our day planner for tomorrow showing 29 at 7 a.m., then low 60s in the afternoon with mostly cloudy skies. The warmer temperatures are expected to stick around not just through Christmas, but even a couple of days after. And this isn't just for the CSRA, it's all across the southeast. So I've officially put 70 for our Christmas Day forecast and upper 60s on Christmas Eve. So you may need to trade out the winter coats for the shorts and t-shirts as we get into next week. Now, we won't have a lot of rain to worry about. I'm forecasting dry weather for Christmas Day, but we will have a 60% chance of showers tomorrow, or Thursday, that is. So here's our futurecast tonight at 7 p.m. Skies are going to remain clear, winds coming out of the south, continuing to bring in that warmer air. Then by tomorrow morning, we're going to start to see the clouds build in, and by the afternoon, more of the same. So we're keeping it dry, but we will have mostly cloudy skies, and then as early as around 7 a.m. Thursday is when we're going to start to see some showers move in. We can't rule out the possibility of some heavier downpours here and there, maybe some thunder and lightning, but we're not expecting severe weather with this. A lot of it happening late Thursday night into early Friday morning. There's midnight, but by the time you're headed out the door Friday morning, we're going to be clearing out. High pressure moves back in with a northwest wind, and that's going to bring a brief cool down. This rain won't help with our drought too much, as rainfall totals are only expected to be around 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch. Now back to those low temperatures tonight, anywhere from around 28 degrees to 33. High temperatures tomorrow are going to be pretty close to average, upper 50s north of I-20, low 60s for the rest of us. And now here's your 10-day forecast. So we're going back to sunshine on Friday, and the sunshine continues into the weekend. Once again, the first day of winter is on Sunday, but it's not going to be feeling like it. 67 will be our high, back down to 60 on Tuesday, and then back to 67 on Christmas Eve, and once again forecasting 70 for Christmas Day.
All right, Jenna, thank you so much. Well, coming up, Brad Means introduces us to a very special teacher in the community. The Golden Apple Award is next. We'll be right back.
It's time to update.
encourage you to have a designated driver while out celebrating with friends.
It's Team Georgia versus South Carolina as the area's best high school football players battle for the battle. Border Bowl 13. Buy tickets at WJBF.com.
Today we head to Wills County Middle School. That's where we met a teacher who's shaping generations of leaders. Brad Means introduces us to the winner of the Golden Apple Award.
Pamela Hall knows that middle school can be a challenging time in life. It's a transitional time. She absolutely embraces the chance to share that time with her students.
They are a quirky group, but I love them. Sometimes I'm like, but
They are great. They would come and do anything I ask them to do. They will. They are a great bunch of kids.
Mrs. Hall teaches 6th and 8th grade gifted language arts. Technology is a key part of her lesson plan.
Writing Wednesday involves they're typing it on a Chromebook after they have written things on their flea map to get their outline going. Then they are typing it on a Chromebook.
Yes, she helps young people so immersed in texting and abbreviated communication to learn to love actual writing.
Well, they asked me the same question. Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to learn to do this? And I'm like, don't you want to get a job, you know? And it's all about filling out applications, knowing how to talk to people. A lot of times people judge you just by how you fill out an application.
Pamela Hall works hard for her students to have the skills they need to do anything in life. That's good news for them, and great news for the community she calls home.
I'm not going to ever leave here, and I want the kids here to be successful. I want them to have every opportunity that they can.
In Washington, Georgia, Brad Means, WJBF News Channel 6.
And if you know of a teacher who deserves the Golden Apple Award, please let us know. Just go to WJBF.com and find the Golden Apple link. You can fill out the nomination form. Well, that does it for this half hour, but we have so much more coverage you can count on coming up at 6, including Augusta leaders finally approving the 2026 budget. The plan calls for deep cuts in city departments and outside agencies. George Esplin has that story coming up at 6.
On WJBF News Channel 6, brought to you by Southpaw Roofing. Roofing done right.
Every conversation is a connection. We're here to keep you in the moment.
From morning walks to community events, we're here to keep you involved.
Life's best moments should be heard, and we're here to make sure you don't miss a thing.
Hearing Associates of South Carolina.
We're here for North Augusta.
So you only check it twice?
Well, yes.
Nissan tests every model thousands of times.
We even test them for severe Arctic weather.
No wonder Nissan is J.D. Power's #1 in new vehicle quality. Hold on to that ride, Santa.
Add a Nissan to your list at the Nissan year-end event. Get 0% APR on select SUVs for well-qualified buyers, or get up to $1,000 total bonus cash on Sentra. This holiday season,
it started with a drip, just one. Then came the buckets and the worry. But when the Seal-Tight Restorations crew showed up, everything changed. They didn't just fix the leak, they rebuilt peace of mind. They helped handle the insurance, made sure the job was covered, and even offer roof rejuvenation to restore aging roofs without a full replacement. Now this roof's ready for anything, wind, rain, or time itself. Call Seal-Tight Restorations today for your free roof inspection. Built strong, sealed tight, made to last.
You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live 5 6 mobile app. Download it today.
Be the first to know with the Live Viper 6 mobile app.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.